Right, so we're talking about it. I have arrived at the venue. Right? Building a coven. Right? Part 8, I believe. I slept until 9 a.m. and drove straight through to the venue. Security was easy. They searched nothing. If I was selling something, I did see dogs, but I assume it was for explosives even more so than dogs. They all know. We mind our manners, we're cool, they're cool. They parked me in the heart of Babylon, in the midst of the madness. I got set up in minutes. My side is very crude. I am not a man of means. Now I have this day to relax, peruse the landscape. I still have some dose. And though my money is all but gone, I made it, and it is exciting. After reading on 1984 for a time, I pick up my guitar and go say hello to the couple camped next to me. They're in a camper van. Ethan, nice to meet you. I extend my hand and we shake. Again, no notable grips. Both have kind eyes. The girl replies, I'm Sandy and this is Roger. Where are you coming from? Florida. You drove that van all the way from Florida? They chuckle. No, we rented it off Craigslist. Guy delivered it to the airport when we landed. I chuckle. Oh, what? That's pretty cool. Yeah, these guys do it all over. You tell them where? They deliver. Anywhere. I would assume continental U.S., but yeah. What about you? I came from Durango. Did you grow up in Colorado? No. I'm an alien masquerading as a hick from the Bible Belt. Been in the West for 5 years now. We were in Los Angeles until COVID. Elucidate. We felt they wear their politics on their sleeves too much. We decided on Jacksonville. I was there earlier this year, January. Yeah, it was nice. Crisp in the morning and perfect through the day. How long were you in LA? Sandy comes from inside the van with something in her hand as she joins the conversation. 2 years. I furrow my brow. So, you don't work in the industry? No, I design manufacturing systems. I nod in excitement. Oh, that sounds cool. The girl reveals a bag of white powder. Takes a spoon. The smallest cereal spoon for the smallest bowl of cereal. Dips, snorts, looks to me, motions with the bag. I accept the gesture of camaraderie and perform the same ritual. Just one, thanks. He takes it from me and replies in kind, passing the bag back to his woman. Yeah, it's always different. I made condiment assembly lines. The one time I was manufacturing fake deer piss for hunters, I light a cig. And how was that? He smiles. It was disgusting. I stopped doing it after a time. She speaks. Take the Coke, for example. He designed a powder makeup kit that actually is white powder, but it's cosmetics. And that's... We got a couple ounces here. I go wide-eyed. I see. And it's just hanging out in the makeup powder packet. White powder for white powder. Nice. And LA is as bad as they say? I'm planning on going there. I'm a writer. No, it's cool. But yeah, it's crazy. Porn festivals, infinite drugs, all that. Yeah, we'll see. I've realized I'm a writer, so I have to go into the city. This is how I see it. I suppose a part of me has always had disdain for cities. I cannot say why. But I see now, this is what I have to do. We're city dwellers for sure. A nod between new friends. I'll mosey. Just wanted to say hi. I point to the truck. That's me. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. Just next to us, a convocation of Wookiees are laboriously connecting PVC pipe into some three-dimensional tic-tac-toe type setup. A 3x3 cube, but only on top. A vaulted tic-tac-toe board. I cannot say what it is for, though it is obvious they know what they are doing. Friday, First day of the show. I awake, drink a cup of cold brew, and spend some time reading Orwell. Having little in the way of shade, I asked a girl if I could sit under the awning of her van right next to Roger and Sandy. She agreed. As I sat and pet her dog, a medium-sized black mutt, real sweet beast of the earth, a bitch, she offered a hesitant query. George Orwell, huh? 1984. I look up at a glance. Yeah, it's great. I guess it's reread. I have a recollection of turning the pages. I guess it's a reread. I have a recollection of turning the pages. But now I am rediscovering it in a real way. Have you read it? She darts her eyes elsewhere. Oh, yeah, way long time ago, high school, sure, like you say. I understand. He's a wonderful writer. This is the second of his books I have read this year. She's bored, perhaps. I guess I got in here without paying. Witch energy, self-proclaimed, unearned. Happens all the time. You batted your big, beautiful eyes. Scorn. Do you come to the shows often? Indifference. Yeah, whenever I want, but I'm a bluegrass girl. Kitchen dwellers. I see them all the time. A nod of recognition. I saw them once. I enjoyed it. Virtuoso at its finest. Though bluegrass outcast lost me a little, but it's fine. I smoked a cig. Where did you see them? The Fox Theater, Boulder. Mutual nods. I was probably there. I did a little else beyond read. Played guitar only a little. And walked to the venue around 3 o'clock. Clam fans are as varied as the day is long. Most of the dregs of society. Though less so in the last few years. It has become an expensive hobby. Devotion is visible by action. Patience. The first 50 people in line are given early access. This is the highest expression of devotion. Often the people who do these things are addicted to memorabilia and always buy all the swag for every show they attend. They almost always have their poster tube, small bag, umbrella. Sometimes they come with small chairs if you can bring them. Often the venue is divided between the floor and the lawn. You take the tickets you can get. But here, at the Gorge, all GA, you come early, you get a good spot next to the band. So the dregs, the folks more interested in drugs than the music, they mosey in late and dance wider in the lawn. This is my 4th show here, none of which have been experienced on the lawn. And I've been fortunate, I know. I've always had some psychedelics before going in every time. But if you're hunting, that is its own travail. I know I'm too late to get early access. The difference is negligible. Right behind them is fine. A couple rows. You're still, boom, right there. I end up in line with groups on either side, front and back of me. Some 70 people ahead of me. And another 100 by the time they open the door behind me. 2 girls are in front of me. The one is drunk. At the edge of charming, but still fun. I ask the air. Early access is done, yeah? A guy next to the drunk girl looks to me and nods, to which I reply, yeah, I don't care that much. Get here at noon, too much. The drunk girl looks at me. Who are you here with? Just me. Her other friend, not drunk, goes wide-eyed. Alone? I nod and smile, looking to her, that's right. But why? I think for a second. It's just how it's always gone down. I have some friends that go to fish, but I'm going. That's the point. I see pity. I've done it a lot. It's fine. I always make friends and meet wonderful people. Perhaps I will see someone I know here this weekend. Maybe it isn't pity. It just seems so alien to me. We always come so many. Drunk girl rubs my shoulder. She's shorter. We're gonna be page side low lawn. I nod. Thanks. I'll come say hi, but I'm getting close to the band. Yeah, the guy chimes in again. It's awesome up there. It's your show! You guys done any others? Nope. Listen, Dix, that's it. Yeah, me too. Vegas? No ticket yet, but maybe. You'll get there. An official-looking old roadie with a hideous ponytail emerges from near the entrance. The drunk girl quips. What do you think his name is? Damien? I would give him more of a Gary. Her not-drunk friend joins. Yeah, he's more of a Gary. Gary quips, hitching up his cargo khaki shorts and perusing the line of degenerates with his lazy-minded gaze. We'll be letting in the early access people in just a few minutes. They get their time, a half hour approximate, then we'll let the rest of you in. Sarcastic barbs fly from all directions as he makes his way back towards the entrance. Eventually, the people in front of us, almost all of them, there are only 10 people in front of us in line now, are granted their early access, and we continued our revels in subdued anticipation of the show to come. Usually they do all the shows with the exceptions of Dick's 2 weeks prior to Labor Day weekend. However, this year things are slightly different, where they took 2 weeks off after 3 days in Atlantic City, but now are playing 8 shows in 3 venues over the course of 10 days. So today through Sunday, 3 shows, 1 day travel to Shoreline in Mountain View, California, 2 shows, Tuesday, Wednesday, 1 day travel to Denver, 3 shows, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. These are the first summer West Coast dates since 2018. I think the scheduling change has something to do with the Rona, but who can say? The point is, it's exciting. They open the gates. We pass calmly through security. I put everything in the tray. The guy, younger black guy, mixed, rifes through it. He takes my weed pen. You can't have this. It's legal. I bought it up the street. Doesn't matter. It's tobacco. No, it's not. All right, dude. Is that all? You're good. As soon as I am through, I dart with all swiftness and take to the concrete right in front of the band. It takes 8 minutes, maybe 10, before I arrive. It is pure masochistic brutality on that slab for those hours. Umbrella hats like maybe Pee Wee Herman would wear adorn the heads of various people. Larger umbrellas, festival chairs. A cornucopia of tapestries adorn the ground. Though there are not many people here, less than 100 as in line before I entered. I get a place right between guitar and keys, 6 rows back, 7 maybe. A perfect spot. I take my gallon jug to the water on the far left near the VIP and fill it up. Getting back to the spot, I see more people have surrounded me, though the people who were next to me welcomed me back. A girl in a loose sundress with a bikini on underneath has a battery-powered foam-bladed fan with a water sprayer attached to it. She sprays it as a fairy dropping glitter. Another girl burns sage ahead of us. The sun is oppressive and the ground is hot. I put my hand out to the fangirl right in front of me. Ethan, nice to meet you. She smiles and takes my hand. Melissa. Spray. You done any shows this year? Atlantic City, that's all. Colorado. No Shoreline? Nah. Yeah, it's a lot. Though I know a bunch of fucking people are doing it. You? Just Denver, Vegas, spray. That's nice. That put you back 10? 5. As she entreats her reply, another woman behind me, I have yet to see, wrings out an ice-cold towel over my neck, and I collapse into ecstasy. It is wildly intoxicating. I look up and back as she runs her fingers through my hair. Seeing each other, we each smile. You like? Fuck you? Yes? Been priming that towel all day for you. How we lead of you. Okay, not just for you, but that time. It's just for you. I stand back up. I thank you for your consideration. 3 guys to my right all seem chill. The first entreats an observation. Was it worth it? I smile and nod. Shock and awe. We shake hands. Ethan, nice to meet you. Asa, this is John, and this is Andrew. It's nice, I say, distributing my left hand underneath my right hand, to shake both hands simultaneously, which acknowledge no grips, to meet you both. Where you hail from, Ethan? From Alabama originally. Though yes, I know you wouldn't know it, because I'm actually an alien. I came here from Durango. They all light up and John replies, Oh, no way, we all went to school there. Andrew is in school there now. Fort Lewis? They nod. But you 2 are graduated. Asa replies, Yeah, we both moved away last year. We got back together for the shows. And you're doing all these? And you're doing all of these? Yeah, John says. I'm doing all the driving to Shoreline, and Asa drives us to Denver. Hell yeah. We're gonna get some good stuff in Cali. You're only doing these in Denver? I nod. Asa quips, I hope they play Foliage. Is that a new one? Yeah, but not that new. Never heard it. I rarely listen anymore. I'll read the sets, consider them. If something really dynamite unfolds on the page, I'll look it up. But I always enjoy discovering the songs at the show. What brought you, Asa inquires, to Durango? I don't know. Wanderlust. Restless spirit, no good reason. There's a bunch of good, smaller festivals around Durango. We exchange numbers. I can hit you up anytime something fun is happening. Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. So you're a student, and you guys moved away. What are you up to these days? I'm a social worker, got my master's, John replies. And Ace is a teacher, middle school history. A nod of veneration follows. And you guys still live in Colorado? No, Asa. No, we both moved away. I teach in the Midwest, Minnesota. And John went back east. Now, John. New England? Masshole? New Hampshire. I smile and nod. Excuse my blasphemy. Everyone loved Tom Brady there, too. We all chuckle. Yeah, not anymore. I take my dose just 15 minutes before showtime. 2 hits, same time, white on white. The eternity of the void on the blank page. No more large amounts of drugs prior to entrance to the venue. No more Wookiee timeout. Everyone seems to be in agreement that the Stones will play a large factor in these shows, as the drummer Charlie Watts has given up the ghost and plays the great gig in the sky. The band comes out to thunderous applause, hoots and hollers and your typical show shenanigans, beach balls bouncing, a cacophony of whistles and shouts as a mass ritual, a great mystical magical trance, like dance of elation and ecstasy. And after they take their places, they jump straight into the Stones, torn and frayed. And I admit at the bridge when he sings, as long as the guitar plays, like this. As long as the guitar plays. As long as the guitar plays. Just as long as the guitar plays. As long as the guitar plays. It lifts me up. And I soar with the angels also. A nice tribute from an album they played in its entirety all those years ago in Palm Springs at Halloween. The only Halloween festival. I was there.